Okay, here we go. Here we go again. Okay, I came a few minutes early just to check everything works. If you see me, if you hear me, say in the comments that you do, and then I know everything is fine. And let's just wait a few more minutes before we start. Today I'm gonna do like a short one. Uh, hashtag media and films. Hello. And uh, anyway, so today I'm gonna have a shorter session. Because yesterday we went a bit too far. Today I'm gonna keep it condensed, but there's some interesting gifts and stuff that you're gonna get from today's session. Justin Forte, thank you for clarifying that I'm seen and heard. Whew, yesterday I was ready like 2 minutes before the live, and I was like directly went to live, like running, and directly went to live, and my heart rate was like super high. Now I have had 10 minutes of time to collect my thoughts and everything. So yeah, Nate C Digital, yeah, thank you. This is my favorite channel as well. Okay, and I'm in Italy right now, so if anybody's from Italy, like raise your hand. And yeah, I'll be actually in Italy for the next few months. Okay, well, how about we start up today's session? So let's try and remember to share my screen when I'm talking about my computer. And here we go. There we go. Okay, so today is the day 2 of Black Build Week, where I'm rebuilding my flagship product called ACES Lite Look Library. And I'm setting myself a challenge to make this the best grading tool out there. And today, well, we're gonna do a bit of introduction as we did yesterday, well, doing it right now. Then I'm going to give you a bit of like the update on the build, and I'm gonna show the new halation effect that we have in the new look library. My previous halation effect was already really good. A year ago I made a video about it, how it's the best and most realistic halation effect there is, and now it's even better. And then I'm gonna give you a Black Friday offer. So let's go to DaVinci Resolve, and as a recap, because I don't assume everybody was yesterday, let me kind of show you how the process goes very quickly this time. So here I have a bunch of clips shot with all kind of different cameras, different exposures, different whatever, like everything is different. Basically a colorist nightmare. But on every single clip I have, well, this is called a CST, but actually it should be called an IDT. That means it's an input device transform. And these, on all of these, there's an, well, this is called, I have named it color space transform because I'm using the color space transform tool for this, but it's IDT, input device transform. And it's taking our footage. All of these clips have this as the first node. It's taking our footage into our working color space, which is ACES. You could technically use other working color space. This tool, this look library, works in DaVinci Intermediate and ACES, I mean, Ariloxy, probably some others as well. You just need to do a bit of like an ACES sandwich on those ones to make this work. But I'm teaching that in the course that is included in the product that I'm building right now. So anyway, the working color space is ACES. Then I have one node here on the clip level that is fixing the white balance and exposure and things like this. And this is on the clip level. Yeah, you can see that there's a link icon everywhere. Like every click has a link icon. And that means that all of them are actually in the same group. And in the group post clip, whatever I do here, for example, I'm going to turn off the ODT. You can see that all of the clips went like back to log. So whatever I do here happens to all of the clips. So this is the way I like to grade. I make a group for each look that I have in the sequence or the episode or whatever I'm doing. And then this is now how the color grading, I mean the look library works, is that I just drag and drop the look library to the signal path before my ODT, and it immediately looks like something, but this is not the only look you can have inside it. It is a collection of these nodes, and I finally got them, like I finished the node system. And here are, this is now kind of like a plugin, like all of the effects are here. This, for example, is the film effect where we're going to talk about halation and aura today. And that gives, let's get a good candidate. It gives these film-like effects. And the halation gives this very film-like red rim to highlight areas, and aura is like a cousin of that effect. That doesn't happen in most films, but in some films it does. So we're going to talk about that. And then here we have some frame effects. Here we have some lens effects. We talked about these last time that add all kind of weird stuff there. And you can, whenever there's a box, you can go inside and like choose different options. For example, here are most of the popular glimmer glass, promised, pearlescent, all these optical filters are here. Anyway, I'm taking too much time already. So, and here, well, this is important. In the color tab, you can choose your look or the film emulation. There are many, and many more are coming here. And with these, you can always see like what is the name of the film emulation, and it's just then you just drag and drop. Let's say, for example, let's take the Vision 250D there, and it changes the look a bit differently there, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's how it works. So this is more like a plugin nowadays. But the beautiful thing about this being a power grade still, not a plugin, is that when you make a grade and you send it to your co-colorist or to your filmmaker whose work you're color grading, you can just send it. You don't need to ask him to install any LUTs or any DCTLs or any plugins. It just works. You just send it and it works. So that's a really good thing for working, like for remote working, for example. Okay, so today's effect, where were we? Here we go here, is halation and aura. And it's this effect that we already talked about. I kind of ruined it. I was hoping to make a good slide with this nice animation here, but I guess I ruined it. And as you are here live, that's very important, you can get this tool, even though if you're not going to get the look library, which is totally fine, you can get these halation aura tools from Joo.Works/live tool. And they are there now for the next few hours. You can go and get them there. And they are these power grades that you just install into your Resolve gallery and then drag and drop. And these should work in most log-based workflows. So ACES CCT, DaVinci Intermediate, ReLogC, they should just work. They look different from log to log, but who cares? It doesn't need to be totally exact every time. And these don't work in the system-wide color management. So if you're letting DaVinci Resolve do the color management for you, these probably don't work. In my opinion, the system-wide color management, it's buggy. So yeah. And then I'm gonna give you the Black Friday offer for this product that we're building in the afterwards. So okay, let's go to DaVinci Resolve, and now I'm gonna look in here and go exactly to the what is this halation and aura tools, and let me show you how they are better than before. So, and what is the kind of the important part, why I keep on like raving about my halation tool is the best in the world. Okay, let's first look at the aura. No, sorry, the halation. So now it's very mild. You can see it. Let's actually put the resolution back to full, and let's hide these, and maybe hide all of them, the tools as well. And let's bring the nodes back. Okay, there we go. So that on. Okay, it's this effect. Like there's a, and this is actually this looks like just white, but it's actually super white. Like this area here, like somewhere here. Actually, do I have my classic colorimeter? Classic colorimeter. So you can like look at the L value, and actually we can look at here. So look at the L value. Like we are going up and up and up and up and up, and about here we are reaching the kind of the highest value, but still the white keeps on going here. And this area here is actually super whites, and that is important. That is important. Super whites. And in the original log, if we look at the log, and let's actually see the waveform here as well. So this goes very, what is it? Linearly goes the black and white gradient here. It goes linearly up. And around here somewhere, we have the highest value that Rec 709 without tone mapping can handle. Everything above that will clip. And then about here, we have the highest values that we have with Rec 709 with some roll-off. And when we put on the grade, you can see that it goes white. Like here, it goes white. But it's still the value of that white or that pixel is still going up, and that's super white. And that is the important thing. Why I rave about my halation tool is that you can see, maybe not in this one. Let's hide that. That's a bit. We still have this value here if we need it. So if we go inside it, and let's choose like the extra large, just to make sure that we actually see it. You can see how it's gradually increasing all the time towards the end. And this is unfortunately not the case in most halation tools. For example, let's find, did I have it somewhere? Yes, here, halation dehancer. Okay, there we have dehancers. I already made a preset for myself. Like here, this is a dehancer halation tool. You can see that it kind of starts to be kind of, there's a bit of a gradient there, and then it's kind of like just keeps on being pretty much the same value. It doesn't care about the super whites. That's the issue. And then another thing, okay, I made a whole video about this like a year ago, so you should go and watch it. But sorry, I'm excited about this. Sometimes I feel like color grading, what is the point? Why is everybody so excited? Why am I so excited about it? Just like, I'm just looking at pixels that turn red. I don't know. There's something about color grading. Just I've been obsessed with it for 10 years. Anyway, so take a look at this. The most important thing in the world. This white pixel, it's not going anywhere. So if I turn this off, it's there. There's the white. It's not bleeding over. But when I turn on this like realistic halation, it's bleeding, it's going, it's like bleeding. The white is even bleeding, and then it goes to red, yellow and red, and then this dark red and fades away. And I don't have now the example. It's somewhere in the movie Looper. There was this really good comparison. I saw it somewhere and I steal it there. Like, that's what's supposed to happen. Like bright light sources, they kind of like, they go slightly bigger. Okay, that was totally waste of time. But sorry, that's me. Okay, and then the aura is a bit different. For example, when you shoot, if you ever gone into the analog photo shooting race, you have the Cinestill 800T film, for example, which is like a really cinematic film for taking photos with your analog camera. That has horrible aura. So if let's put the halation back to small, and then it has this kind of like aura around bright highlights. And the point here, like it's around bright highlights. It's not around everything. It's around bright highlights. And like here, you can see that the brightest values, that's almost like blowing up. And in the aura, and this is in the free tool as well, you can choose the medium and the large. And here you can go and change the strength. For example, just here with the slider, you can choose how much aura you want, which you can't do when you actually shoot analog film. Anyway, so, and actually let me show you how it looks on some clips. Let's choose, I keep on using the astronaut one. This is a nice one. Okay, and let's choose the big aura. And then let's turn on bloom, and let's add, what else do we want to add? Let's add the lens effects. And here, if we go inside, we can choose, let's put it overboard. Let's put some comma into the mix. We talked about this comma effect last time. Let's add the frame. And I'm actually now doing this compensation tool as well. So let's add this soft film compensation. I call compression. And that's really giving it. And then let's add grain. And I have the toning preset here as well. Okay, so now we're really kind of starting to get something over processed. But anyway, you can see how kind of nice into the mix. Okay, how can we get it to look somewhat normal? Let's just undo. And the thing with aura is that it's different from halation, because halation is visible more in the image. Like, even let's see if we could look into, like, maybe here in the shoulder. So let's go film. No, wait, there we go. Halation, and maybe it's already visible on the shoulder. Yeah, it's there. Ever so slightly, it's like a slight hint of color there. But the aura is only affecting the very, very bright areas. So totally boring, nerdy stuff, but I'm excited. I just like it. The good thing here is that I figured that what is happening under the hood here, and why I'm so excited is that I figured out a way of doing it even more. Like last one, I had some gimmicky mask thingies, but here I figured out how I do it, and you can try and look into it. There's a limiter, and it's interesting. This limiter is like limiting the effect to only the highlights, like everything, like the midtones and everything gets very dark, so it's not applied. Then I blend it in with an light and blend mode, and then there's a splitter node that splits, so I get the different colors. So for example, if I take the green off, let's actually make it more visible. Oh, yeah, the halation, sorry, we were supposed to talk about aura, because these are done basically the same way. The aura and the halation, they're just the different blur effects on the so if I turn the green off, it becomes more warm. And by the way, if you just for some reason want purple aura, because I think some films actually have purple aura, you just switch the place of the nodes and it gets that color. Or then, like, this is the beauty, you can go like play around with this. So let me show you. Actually, let's go back. Let's put the red back to where it belongs, and let's add this node. I'm gonna put it to the blue, and I'm going to click and drag and press Option down, and then now we get purple aura, and that's maybe something new. I've heard that in some Technicolor films might had purple aura. Okay, and then okay, as I promised, let's keep it short this time. Actually, let's have like a questions and answer session. No, hey, Black Friday deal. Yes. Okay. Dear audience, it's time for my Black Friday deal. And I'm going to give you a lower price for the ACES Lite Look Library. This is going to be up in the same place as the previous Look Libraries. So if you have the previous Look Library or the current version of the Look Library, you don't need to buy anything. So the price for you is $0. So it's going to be there in a few days. Just give me time to like tweak, what is it? Anyway, make it good. And then if you haven't bought it, good, because you're going to get a bonus. And for old students, I'm going to give you some kind of a discount inside the course. You can get this bonus as well. So when we were talking about this tool and the kind of the nodes inside it, I've done them now in a way that it works kind of like a plugin now. So they are there. So talking about plugins, what tools would you need to get in order to get the same effects with other tools? And I would say you would need Dehancer or some other film emulation tool. You would need Lens Node, which is actually a very good tool. I got to know the developers of this tool just a few weeks ago, and I'm actually making a YouTube video about it. Lens Node, I just love it. It's a tool where you emulate vintage lenses, and actually in the future live stream, I wanna showcase how to use other companies' tools in this system, because you can kind of like you can just put it inside in between the nodes. You can just put it there. Even it doesn't. I don't care where you get it, as long as you respect the color management. And many of these softwares have a good color management. Like you can set what is your working color space. Anyway, Lens Node is a good tool. Scatter is an amazing tool. It's really really good. And when I compare it to my optical filters, it's actually like really it's the same. So I'm kind of like, am I complimenting Scatter for being as good as I am, or am I? Anyway, so you would need this, and then when you get the bonus, that basically is the same as Cinematch tool, because the bonus is my ACES Lite LUT kit, and my ACES Lite LUT kit is a collection of calibrated input device transform LUTs and other stuff. I might clean those other stuff away. I'm like maybe doing that, like clarifying that as well. But anyway, it's a collection of calibration LUTs for pretty much all the half-decent cameras on the market. And it is done in a way that you use it as an IDT. So normally we use the color space transform tool as an IDT to get our footage into a working color space. This is like that replaces it, and you can use these LUTs, and these will make your camera look like an ARRI camera. Like it calibrates the colors to an ARRI's color science or whatever colors you get out of ARRI. Except if you shoot on ARRI, then it doesn't do basically anything. So it works with iPhones, drones, mirrorless cameras, action cameras, actually proper cinema cameras. And I just had a one-on-one session with a client, and he had like a Mavic Pro 4 camera and then some kind of a red camera, and he was like fighting, like annoying they don't work together, and then he got them to work and he was really happy. I gave it for free for him. But now you can have this as well, and this is really saves a lot of time when you cannot match things together. So anyway, so Cinematch, Scatter, Lens Node, Dehancer, or my film what it look library. And by the way, I have toning, like you don't see toning presets in any of these tools. So mine is even more. Of course. Okay, let's continue. So Cinematch, Scatter, Lens Node, Dehancer. I just calculated quickly how much does it cost to get a permanent license and just to get your hands like to be able to use these tools. If you want a permanent license, as you get from me, it's $2,250 for permanent license. And then just for 1 month, the price of these tools is 170 euros, or about $200, just for 1 month. Just 1 month. So what is my Black Friday offer for you guys? Well, 50% off plus this bonus. So the price is $75 or about $87 if like that's the current conversion. And as you are live, you are watching this live, I'm gonna give you a discount code as well. So you can run to my website and then use this discount code. So, and it only works for a few hours. I'm gonna take it before I go to bed. It's 7:30 here. So before I go to bed, I'm gonna take it out. So this code won't work tomorrow. This offer, this $75 euro offer is still up, but this discount code I'm gonna give you only works for a few hours. So as a thank you for joining this live, I am alive. So it's I am alive. So that's the discount code, and that works for a few hours. And in many sales pitches, because this is a sales pitch, I'm going to try and make you buy my product. Sometimes I feel salesy when doing this, but anyway, I need to make money, and you're really supporting me, and this allows me to really tweak this and continue doing this. So I really appreciate you guys supporting my work. I get testimonials, like random testimonials. Like I don't ask for testimonials, at least for 2 years. I haven't asked anybody for a testimonial, and I just keep on getting them. And just this morning, I got this text, like a message from Maurice, and it's a long one, but I want to just emphasize 2 things. First, he said, I want to say that your look library and toning extension is wonderful, really easy to use and adjust. The amount of flexibility it gave me in color grading my recent project is far beyond any other system or process I've tried. Oh, thank you, Maurice. And this is actually important. I'm no expert, but neither am I a total novice. And your system has really given me the confidence that I'll be able to grade and apply looks to all sorts of footage in the future. And that is kind of like my sweet spot. So if you are like a hardcore veteran something, you might not like to like play around with somebody else's created tools. I don't know. Maybe you like. Let's just go ahead. Like actually this is beautiful because you can always go and see like how I've done it. Because in many plugins it's like a secret sauce how it's done. But on my tools, if you know understand a bit of like the blend modes and stuff, you can always go and look inside and maybe make them even better. And then this is like, well, actually this is for novice people as well, because it's, if you just go to YouTube and watch like a half an hour video of like how to use DaVinci Resolve for beginners or something like that, you have enough information to understand how my system works as well. I mean, the preliminary information, how it works, and you can jump in and start using it. And the thing here is that on my website, if we go to my website, where's my website? And here's the Black Friday deal, by the way. One thing that you don't get from the others, which I love. I love. Well, we're a community. But this is something unique, is that on here on my website, as long, it's quite picture heavy, so it takes a long time to load. Well, you have some technical issues, but anyway, here we should have like a bubble that says, if you have a question, let's find it. I'm gonna log into my, oh, there it is. Okay, any questions? So wherever you see this, any questions? Oh, I hope the internet connection is good to your direction. Hi, it's Jonas again. Okay, so apparently there was some kind of like a bird flew past antenna or something. So let's recap. Wherever you see this, any questions, you can ask me questions. Hi, it's Jonas again. If you can ask me video, audio, or text questions, and like, hi, why do you speak odd English? Do I? I guess I sometimes do. I'm gonna get a notification on my phone. Actually, this is my phone right now, so I'm not gonna get it. You just need to give your contact details, so I know to whom to reply, and it will send it. I get a notification. Sometimes I might be offline for a few hours. Sometimes I'm offline for a few days. But many cases, it's like, ping, oh, somebody sent me a message. And I reply almost immediately, like in a few minutes. So, and I've given like almost like short one-on-one sessions here to people because I really like helping you guys. So, okay. So that's for that. And as a recap, if we go back here, here's the tool, Joo.Works live tool. It's up there for a few hours and then it's going to be down. And then my offer and this discount code will be live for some time. And if you just go to my website, here you can find Black Friday. And yeah, it would be great if you guys would like to support me making these things better and better and better. And now I have the comments up. So let's transition into some kind of like a questions and answer session. I'm just going to read this and let's try to keep this under 35 minutes. I mean, like less than 10 minutes or something. But okay, let's read some comments. Okay, sound is a bit quiet. Okay, well, thank you for mentioning this. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Okay, is the old version of ACES Lite look library and the new one will be separate pricing or will be this in one? So if you have the old version of the look library, you will get this for free. That's the thing. Keep on updating these, so you will get them in the future as well. Okay, highly recommend purchasing the look library. Well worth it. Well, thank you very much. Okay, buying it now gets us the new updates and bonuses. Yes, you will get them. So I'm still working the kind of like, what is this? I'm still working the details there, but I'll try to get this new version. It's still developing. It's still like updating for the next 5-6 days, but I'll try to get the new version somehow up there. So you can already start playing around with what is there now. And then you just need to download it again and again and again and for a few days because I'm going to update it. So anyway, okay. And then look library is the best of tools. Well, thank you. It says the coupon is invalid. Okay, let's go and check it. Let's check that. Thank you for checking that as well, because I'm just one person doing this thing. Oh, well, I have my girlfriend doing a bit of monitoring on the background, but let's go and make sure that the discount code works. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's find, I'm here on the back end. Let's go to coupons and I'm alive. And the offer is, it should work. Let's go and see. I'm gonna go and buy my own product. Maybe let me check if there's a typo. I am alive. Did you write it? I am alive. Let's go and get it. Oh, actually, this I'm gonna add it there. Go and like, this might be the issue. So that you get actually the full price, I made a bit of a annoying hurdle for you guys. But on the website, if you go get the look library and you use it here, you don't actually get the discount here. You need to go watch the intro series. Well, it actually, no, well, that's a typo. Anyway, so when you go here, hey, it's Black Friday, limited time offer, 50 euros and some bonuses as well. I'm going to submit. I'm going to go here and here. Here, if I go get the look library offer here, and it takes me to almost the same page, but it's actually different sales page because it's here. So now you already have the basic offer, and let's get the library here. And where do I add the discount code? I am alive, and apply. And there you go, it's there. And if you have a tax ID as well, use that. Well, actually, does it? No. I'm actually I'm automatically giving a discount for people who live in the EU. I'm like discounting a price, so you don't actually need to pay extra tax ID there. So yeah, so if you're in EU, you actually get an even extra discount. Okay, I should raise the prices. Okay, where were we? Let's go back to the comments. Hello, there we go. Okay. Having the look library makes you student. Well, I don't quite understand the question, but if you mean, do you get my tutorials? Yes, they are in the look library. You get all the kind of it shows you the how to do it, and all the things are there. Okay, there were so many before. Okay, let's go. Okay, Alex is 7. Yep, said that the coupon is invalid. Hopefully it works now. And then, hi Jonas, thank you for the amazing work. Is there benefit use node tree in parallel, not texture nodes? Okay, bit complicated question. Maybe we'll not go into that. On my website, you can see these ask me questions, these bubbles coming up in the like a chat bubble in the there somewhere there. Go and ask me there, and I'll give you a better answer. Okay, how the grain works? Do you have blur node and then sharpen node? Why like that? Okay, that question I answered that in the previous live stream. So if you want to get an answer to that, go to my website and ask it there as well. It's kind of like the blurring and sharpening. It bakes the grain in instead of just looking like an overlay. Okay, 6 months back, do I have to buy it again? So I guess you are set. You bought it 3 months ago. No need to buy it again. Just go to my website, log in. If you don't remember your password, go and select forget password. It's gonna be there in a few days. Oh, okay. Will these new looks you go through in this week be included in the new look library update or only downloadable through the live link? Yeah, oot paras. Kiitoksia. Olen paras. Yes, he's a Finnish guy apparently, and I understand Finnish. All these free tools will be in the look library as well. So if you're kind of stressed that you need to come to all of the lives to get all the free tools, don't worry, they will be in the look library as well. So everything is there. Okay, can you please add a converter from ACES to S-Log node? I didn't quite understand this question. Is it that would you like to get S-Log to ACES, or do you want something you go from ACES back to S-Log? Both, or you can easily do with the color space transform node. So just if you start with S-Log, you change that as your input, go to ACESCT, and if you want to go back to S-Log, you just instead of going to Rex 109, you go back to S-Log. That's the beauty of this ACES system. You can go to HDR as well. You can export HDR. Okay, I purchased ACES Lite and ACES Lite look library. Can I get an update? If you have the look library, so if you have the ACES Lite workshop, or if you have my ancient 5 years ago, I did this first ACES Lite course, those are different products. But if you have anything that with the name look library on it, you will have this update as well. Don't buy it again. Okay. Yeah, you should raise the price a bit. You are doing a ton of work. Oh, thank you. Okay. It's always kind of this risk because I am my worst critic. If I see if I look at something else and I see oh, this looks slightly better, I shouldn't be doing any of this because I'm not the best in the world. So it takes me a bit of courage to raise the price. But I guess after the Black Friday, I might raise the price at least a few $10 or something. Hey, love from India, amazing product from you. Even the free ones, I have almost everything that you put in for free. Help a ton for my grades. Thank you. And thank you as well. And I think I'll keep on giving free stuff because it's apparently quite easy to make these kind of power grades, and it's a lot of fun. And it's just, I don't know, it's just fun to share them. And I apparently just keep on creating more than I can actually send. Okay, are you planning to create an Eastman 100T film stock, and will there be a print option at the end of the pipeline in the future? Okay, 2 questions. Eastman 100T, yes, I wanna do it. The problem is that that film doesn't exist anymore. So I can't do it with the same method I do my other films like Vision 3 250D. I have a YouTube video about how I make my film emulation. So Eastman 100D, not possible. So I need to be a bit of like creative something. I need to kind of think, maybe it's an early version of Vision 3 film stock. So it must be something similar. Maybe I don't know. I'll figure out something. I've seen some color charts with that film stock. So it is possible. I just need to put my head into it. Let's see if I can do it this week. And then what was the other question? And print film options. I've been thinking about this, like, should I add a print film option into my looks? And it's for you guys who don't quite understand what is a print film emulation. When you shoot and develop actual film before digital cameras, digital scanners, digital projectors, the process was such: you shot on a negative color film that the colors were actually negative. Then you print it out to another negative. So then because it's negative and negative, it becomes positive again. So it's like it goes to negative and it goes to positive, and in the end you have positive colors. And the first one is a color negative, and the second one is a print film. And the print film is the one you put into projectors, and you shoot through the picture into the silver screen. So in many plugins, there is this process of having a negative and having a print. And I kind of don't like it, because in many cases, and I guess in the original process as well, just the negative didn't look so good. The end result, when it was a negative plus the print, then it looked good. So if I'm not going to do it kind of like accurately, why would I add it there? It's an extra hurdle. But I don't know, maybe I'll do some kind of a Kodak 2383 print, like a toning preset. So you get the kind of like Kodak 2383, and then, yeah, I'll maybe add something there. I put that behind my ear. Let's see what happens. Okay, just bought it. I didn't realize the look library came with a bunch of useful videos. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, thank you. I've put in a lot of effort on making those as like useful. And there's a lot of bonus videos as well on how to create show LUTs and how to, there's a lot of stuff. I've kept on just adding there, and I will keep on adding stuff there. Okay, is there any upgrade path for the ACES elements to look library? There seems to be a duplication, but more toys in the look library. Yes, look library is becoming more and more. It's kind of like I used to have like many products. Now I'm like the look library is becoming more like the collection of everything. Send me a message on my website or my, like on email, or just the snippet tool, like as I said, like the chat bubble that says "Ask me questions," and ask this question there. I will show you how. I don't want to reveal it to everybody, because then everybody will get a really, really, really ridiculously low price, but you can have it if you have the old products. Okay, your work is amazing. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you. 3 a.m. in Korea now. Always thank you, Jonas. Okay, thank you. Okay, does the color checker work well with the look library? Okay, this is actually a good question. And the color checker, in the X-Rite color checker, for example, I'm not sure, because cameras are, well, I used to use a color checker myself all the time, but when I realized how to do raw-like color correction in log, like almost raw-like accuracy, which I teach in the course, I just don't quite need the color checker anymore, because a piece of gray card works just fine. And then when I have the IDT LUTs, which you will get as well if you buy it, it will do the calibration. So then the color checker is not so useful anymore. But maybe I should do a YouTube video about it. I should buy a new color checker as well. I guess they expire in a few years. Okay, let's take 2 questions more, or 2 comments more. Okay. Maybe one day you would be a video about what would be the best way to edit raw photos from non-supported cameras. I have Lumix 5S5 II in DaVinci. I would like to switch from Lightroom Classic, I guess. Thank you for your work. Okay, pioneering CG, you are in the right place, because either I will make a YouTube video about it and just reveal everything about that in the YouTube video, or probably it's going to be when it's going to be a bit longer. So maybe I'll do some kind of teaser YouTube video, and then I'm going to make a course that will be very cheap for people who have bought the Look library. And there I teach my workflow on how to get like raw photos through DaVinci Resolve and make them look exactly the same. Well, not exactly the same, but very close to your your videos. So then when you shoot raw photos and make videos, because it's often like annoying, like Lightroom and Resolve have something different, so they end up looking different. So yeah, I'm gonna do it soon, maybe in December. So there will be a very cheap course, or then a very long YouTube video about that. Okay. I guess, yeah, I went over time like 4 minutes now. So, let's short recap. So, my offer is here. The discount code I am alive. Go to my website. My website is, where is it? No, it's not there. But anyway, Joo.Works. Go to my website. Get the thing. I'm exhausted. I was actually, this time was much more fun. Last time I was so nervous, but this time I had everything ready. And apparently I have some technical issues. The light on my back just disappeared. Anyway, who cares? Okay, tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but it's going to be something amazing because, well, it's so much fun. And yeah, bye guys, and see you tomorrow, hopefully.